Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. There is no hope of stifling the success of a multipolar world, the US journalist has said. History will not look fondly upon the Nazis and the liberals who are pushing progressive ideology, such as transgenderism, onto children, political analyst Jackson Hinkle said in an interview on Tuesday. The host of The Dive with Jackson Hinkle stressed that the US and Western Europe are beginning to lose their global influence in an ever-changing multipolar world and are becoming a hollow skeleton of power and a crumbling empire. Empires are most dangerous when they're rising or falling, and right now that's definitely the case for the United States and the West, Hinkle said, noting that apart from a nuclear war, there is little Washington could do to stop the development of countries like China and Russia. There is really no hope of stifling the success of the whole world, he said. Hinkle also commented on the crisis in Ukraine, including the recent reports about a missile attack on an outdoor market in the city of Konstantinovka. The analyst stated that the fact that Western media articles have, contrary to their usual reporting, decided to put the blame for the incident on Kiev, could indicate that Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky's time in office could be limited as critical voices begin to break through. Every American asset abroad eventually disappears, Hinkle said, citing the examples of Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden. Zelensky may or may not be facing this brutal end, he continued, noting the staggering number of Ukrainians who died in suicide missions that were Kiev's efforts to counter separatist forces. Hinkle said thousands of people were expected to flood the streets of Ukraine to protest the government in Kiev, but out of fear of jail or worse, those protests did not take place. Regarding his prognosis for the end of the conflict, Hinkle said he hopes Russia will one day succeed in liberating Ukraine from the Nazis. He added that he believes Poland can assert itself in western Ukraine with the consent of Washington, which along with London wants to turn Europe into a new power. They want Poland to rise by uniting with Ukraine. They want to build Nordic countries on the border with Russia. And they want to harm Germany, Italy, and France, Hinkle said, pointing out that the United States is pushing policies to stifle growth in these three countries and has blown up the Nord gas pipeline stream, causing the collapse of European economies. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.